I've got a bad feeling about this.
All right. All right, all right. Hang on. Let me make sure. I know I'm hearing myself. I know I'm hearing myself. There we go. Hang on. Let me turn this other thing. There we go. All right. Yeah, it took me a second to drill it down. What are you doing? But I found it out. My audio on that was set to what was it? It was monitor only, output out. So so you didn't hear a damn thing that I said a little bit ago. But yeah, no kidding. You came on and said something about that other dude that was typing in the deal, and I'm like, yeah. I mean, that was like, I could tell that was a bot right off the bat. Because I've done most of my streaming so far, and I haven't streamed in probably a year. I've done most of my streaming on YouTube, and so then I decided to come over here and try this out. And here, well, the one you were in on told me you couldn't hear me. That's the first stream I had done on this channel. So for that quote unquote person to come in and say, oh, I love your content. Well, you're watching the only content I got so far. That's what I thought this POI is. Do you like playing 7 Days to Die? Let's see. Let's see what we got. I know we've been here before, so let's see. Well, they just announced it that for all the common folk, we will get to do it on Monday. Hang it. Monday the 16th. The streamers weekend will be over the weekend previous, but I don't qualify for their stuff just yet. Yeah, so but part of the stuff that you probably didn't hear when I came in there is there's quite a few videos that I've been meaning to put out, and I got all the footage for walkthroughs, fighting positions, bases, whole 9 yards. And then I was just kind of being lazy about getting them uploaded and posted as tutorials. Then they announced 2.0. Went and read the notes, and in my opinion, any base is going to come down initially to the fighting position. It really is. The whole point of the base is to funnel folks towards that fighting position. Shit.
Incoming enemy. Prepare for conflict.
Come on. So, you know, it's like the first link in the chain. So the fighting position, I think I've got a pretty good fighting position. And I'll show it when I get back to base. But when apparently they have changed how they, I don't know, the way zombies can crawl through things and what stops them. So since that's kind of critical, I'm like, oh, well, let me start that test out my, where you at? Ooh, big boy. Test out my fighting position and then just go from there. But yes, Fun Pimps did announce that. I mean, they made a whole new post. The last post was the one where they said, oh, looks like we're delayed, maybe mid-May. Well, this one actually says that that's the only reason for the post was the update on getting 2.0. And I think that's all the goodies. Let me go out and restart this thing. Oh, I never fed myself. How am I on that? Come on, where you at? Oh, just that. A couple things. So here, nothing of significance. All right. This is an agility build, by the way.
Master, we are not alone.
Oh, yeah. Well, see, I don't really plan on, you know, I'll use my own Discord server, which I've been slacking on. However, in a couple weeks, do you ever watch Guns, Steels, and Guns, Nerds, and Steel? They had an awesome public server, and then they had to shut it down. So I'm like, oh crap, okay. Where you at? Where you at? Come here. Dang it. Hate it when you do that.
Great to see you, Master.
And it has been... Should I do? What should I do? Here, shoot up here. It's kind of been shut down, and I love the 24/7. So what I plan to do is to start my own server, you know, a public access 24/7 one, pay for the hosting and get that up and going, and then I'll just put that in my own Discord and folks can do what they want.
My senses have picked up something.
There we go. I hear you. Oh. Every time I do that, they just keep going around behind me. But I'll test it out. Second it starts doing that crap to me again next time, I'll test it out. Trying to remember where I like. I think right about here is where I like to put the stuff. It's down. Okay. Yeah, well, and that's other crap. The dang thing seems to love getting in the way of my line of sight. What we got here? Don't need that. No. Yeah, I got it. That's what I'm saying. The thing will normally, if I'm sitting there trying to target something, I swear they just stick in front of me. But I'll test it and see it, because it could have been that they keep getting in front of me because I haven't moved. Now I just need to move a little bit. I'll get out my dang way.
All systems go. How may I help?
All right, come on. Let me see if I can get her to do it. All right, standing still. Come on, heifer. Where you at? Oh, there. She at least stopped.
How may I assist you?
Oh, let me get that out of there. Okay. Good to go. I hate them things. Remember the old version to where it just seemed like when you were in the desert biome, you were just getting nicked by everything out there.
Master, we are not alone.
Come on. Yeah. And don't get me started on having to go around and loot a basket and everything else you had to do just to get that mini bike off the ground. Here, I'm not going to take too much time tiptoeing through the tulips here. I don't remember when. A good part of my YouTube channel was started off as State of Decay 2. And as I was waiting on them to come out with State of Decay 3, put it out there, and the subs wanted me to try this one, wanted me to try DayZ. Those were the big two. DayZ's, it's got a pretty steep little learning curve. But other than that, I was playing this and I liked it. Though, I think, was I on console with that one? Yeah, it was. I was on console with that one, and I think a big problem there is it just
I've got a bad feeling about this.
hadn't been being updated in a while. So all the glitches came out and weren't going to get fixed anytime soon. Kept getting a bunch of crashes and all kinds of stuff. Still loved it, but just knew you were going to get crashes. Yeah, I agree with you. And also DayZ's us the whole let's go get our a couple things of rock so we can, it got to be too predictable in everything that you were doing. Once you came up, found a good fruit tree, then you hang out there, fruit tree close to a well, you're pretty much set for good there. I go ahead. Where I'm not even looking at. Oh, yeah, I think I've pretty much just got it going. But what's your tip? I just kind of threw all this together and with my sole goal of broadcasting. That's an easy tip. Easy fix. Oh. Is this in the way of anything? Nope. Easy. I didn't even realize it was blocking it. And as you can see, I don't even have my lighting up, any of that. There's never anything in the top left. Yeah, let me put it up there. There we go. Where am I at? So 98 should be the next. 98 should be. I need to make sure I wasn't, because I got no problem taking my time going through these or going fast or any of that. But what I don't like is starting one and then realizing that I wasn't paying attention to when Horde Night or Blood Moon was. Well, I always call it Horde Night. Yeah. And I wasn't, as we were sitting here playing, I wasn't even paying attention to what it was covering up. I think. No, absolutely. Like I said, I wasn't even paying attention. Hell, I wouldn't even figured out that you weren't hearing me unless you said something. Ah, there they are.
My senses have picked up something.
I'm good. I'm all about getting free resources. I can take these things through slowly with all the stealth, and sometimes I don't want to spend a day and a half in a POI. Yeah, the one viewer you saw was apparently the bot. Down if memory serves. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna have to figure out my screens and all that. You know, that's a good thing with doing run-throughs like this, is you can see where you need to fix things. Because like right now, I'm having to look down and at an angle because I've got this set up on one screen right now, because the other screen was running through the Xbox. And I tried to get it kind of connected real quick, but then I've got wires going all over the place.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
And when I'm doing YouTube, I can pull my laptop out. But I really need a second screen for this to be able to play effectively and get the overlays to be able to see the chat. So rather than going back and forth, alt-tabbing every time I hear a ding, I brought out the old iPad and got it kind of set up as a temporary fix. Oh yeah, ooh, big boy. Yeah, yeah, I can see the point. I'm gonna loot everything, guide too. Now, I am interested to see when 2.0 comes out, how that really does affect. You know, the biome progression that they're doing.
Master, we are not alone.
Yeah, you know, even with the little bitty things that they do, and you know, 1.0 was a big, you know, increase over, you know, before that. But and it's amazing how we can get bored with that crap real quick. And like this particular server that I'm on right, or this particular game that I'm doing right now, where am I at? So that. East, and so then I'd want north. Where am I? This particular one is one that I played with my kids. They both live in another state, and we would play it once a week just to kind of get together. Yeah. She's a little drunk. Okay. Here we go. Getting full. All right, whenever I put these things out here, I just go left to right. And I always set up my locked things so that I can just pop the transfer all button. All right, now let me see. We came through here. Right, through here. Got all that. Came through there. Got that. Got that. Just came in here. Was getting a little fat. Okay, we came this way and was getting a little fat. Okay. All right, now I remember where I am. Unlocked. Locked. Always like to see if they're over there. The older ones are 28 and 26. That makes sense. That makes sense. Probably a pretty good idea. I like it. I like it enough. And I'm gonna do it. Alright, let me see here. Like this. So that way, whenever I've got extras, they pull from there instead of my locked ones first, basically, right? I've still got that rope in the other room to go down. All right. Don't see anything in there. This should be good enough. Makes sense.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, whatever. You just keep doing the bad feelings. Not doing. Good all parkour. What am I waiting on? Quit. That's one way to put it. I know this one likes to try my patience quite a bit. I'm not going. It's a little bit to be whooping. What a mess. What a mess. What a mess. Alright. And there. On the first places we came in. From here. That's that. Came in here. Oh, wait, there was that door to the outside, that double. This one. Okay. Well, thank you. I actually turned 53 in July. and somehow do things where I think my body is still 18, and it usually lets me know it's not. Yep, you could, because my two older ones are, 28 and 26. And then, but you're older than my 13-year-old. That's another wife, but I've got on my logo, and I use the same logo for all of it, but somewhere on there it says, what is it, established 2004, I think. And the reason why I put that in there is that's kind of when, well, actually 2003 is kind of when, 3 or 4, when I started getting into MMOs more. I started off with Star Wars Galaxies when it was in its infancy. And then once they screwed the pooch, or Sony Online Entertainment screwed the pooch on that, I moved over to World of Warcraft. And so I had played World of Warcraft since about 6 months after launch. And I played that for a good number of years. Probably my detriment, because it seemed like I was doing that rather than doing stuff I had responsibilities on. But hey, I digress. Well, let's see what we got over here.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
What's your favorite WoW character? What's your go-to WoW character? All right. Yeah, that was good stuff. Man, did I play that for a lot of years. All right, what am I missing? All right. Got the dump. Oh, good. What am I doing? One over there. Free metal.
My senses have picked up something.
It says bird written all over it. Oh, underneath. There we go. When I was WoW, probably my go-to. Well, at least you were Horde. That was me. I just never could get into the Alliance, and especially when they did their little dance-offs. Oh, I just wanted to kill them right there. And I was a big undead guy. And I started off with, oh, good night. Come on, Poochie. Woo! Oh, got me in the... This is what I should have done a little bit ago. when I was firing this thing
Arthur, you're not alone.
was to reload it, and I didn't have it reloaded. Jesus. Oh, birds. I know slow ones. Okay, there's one that's sneaking up on my left. I had to kill that before I could even loot it. All right. Oh no, quit. I'm not trying to follow that dang thing. Yeah, apparently I wasn't invited to their party, so they're gonna try to kick me out. Dang. There she is. Broken arm. I just had a freaking broken arm. Looks like it's out of my range. Yeah, it is. And I've got enough farming plots
My
out.
senses have picked up something.
All right, come here. Where you at?
All systems go. How may I help?
Yeah, let's use another one of them. I'm gonna let that infection get up a little bit. He sounded closer. You know, I don't want to use something even like honey on something that's only got 1%, and then it goes away as soon as it takes care of that 1%, when it otherwise would have taken care of 5%. So I just let it go tick down a little bit. Did I already check that? And then just let it do its thing. That way, at least, you know, in case I get hit again, I don't want to have it tick down, use it up, and then turn around and get hit by something else and get another 1%. And I've wasted my thing by clicking on it too quick.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
You always got a bad feeling about this. Well, it's almost nighttime. Hang on. Gimme. Gotta turn that off. Everybody leaves a stack of books on their counter in the cabana. And when I get back, because my base is right across from from the trader. When I get back, I'll show you, and you'll see why I didn't pick them up. I just don't need them. And I'm getting to where I've upgraded my stuff so much that I just don't want to have to drop another box down. Well, I'll tell you what, they're all coming to me in this thing. I'm probably going to have smooth sailing. And they're all coming in red, so they're all mission. Ah! Stab me again. Did I get everything over here?
My senses have picked up
Yes, that was a
something.
non-mission, but I'm really down in the yuckies. Oh, that one's one that doesn't stack. I'll work my way around front. I don't remember if I've got some 7.62 in what I've already dumped off. I'll try and get it filled. Ouch.
How may I assist you?
Let me
Ready for duty.
into that red tea too. Now is it messed up? Well, then I don't want you. Yeah, there's the repair thing. It's almost night. Now, I will scrounge everything that I can stick my shovel into. I will do that. Eat that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear it. I think I've got my mic settings on to where you shouldn't be able to, but that's my 13-year-old dropping F-bombs in the other room. Where you at? It's probably because I've got all the settings on my mic set up the way they need to be, so that they're not even picking it with extenders and compression and all that. I've got it to where you shouldn't even really be hearing my keyboard. Yeah. Right. Yeah, east. We snake back around. I'll just make my own hole out the side of the... Oh, hello.
My senses have picked up something.
Good deal. Every now and then, let me see. Ooh, I don't have the room. Got way too many of those. Stacks and stacks. Break you down. Just trying to make a little room. All right, we are getting close enough.
How may I assist you?
I had some honey on me. I'll check when I get back around the front. Honey in here. I was going to go ahead and take it because I'm getting to the point where there's a crock. Let me stick some things on it. Where you at?
Ready for duty.
Cash. Maybe that. That. Just whatever. Something to hold on to. Yeah, I got lucky because here not too long ago, I took a couple of years off, really. It wasn't a planned thing. I worked too long, too many years, and I basically just hit a wall of burnout. Hang on. But right before I went down, so to speak, I invested in this this PC that I've got here, which is really good. The only thing I skimped on was the card, the graphics card. And it's not that I got a bad one. I just didn't get one commensurate with the rest of the system. Because at that point in time, I'd already spent $4 grand on something I built. But really, it's been doing me fine. Yeah, I'm hearing them. Good. Oh, who's getting back up? Anybody? Nope. Red dots are gone.
Incoming enemy. Prepare for conflict.
Oh, maybe. Morning already? Nope. Something non-mission is trying to break through. North. Ouch. That's gonna suck.
bad feeling about this.
God, that's got a bite. Don't see no honey in there. And that doesn't even need to be in there. Beer. I did it again. Alright, well, past 5 anyway, so here in a second I'll just take a herbal. Wait, come here.
How may I assist you?
Did I? Where you at? There we go. Good catch. Let me not wait till I'm actually have one in front of me before I reload it. This bad boy's coming down because it's just trying to get me. See. Yeah, good enough. I think I can get that.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Check these two. Walked over there. Yes. Well, I got all the stuff I wanted. At this point in time, I can start getting more. So, got all agility. And then what else have I got? 7/8 and strength. Well, the perception 2 for what? Probably I got a little bit in Lucky Looter and salvage operations. That's probably the only reason why I put an extra point in there. Fortitude is probably for the machine gun. You know, these other things are okay. You know, I wonder if the well insulated is going to become a factor with the new deal with 2.0. See here. I put it in. Yeah, grease monkey. So just some random things, not like there's anything huge I needed. Yeah, no, not like, you know, a funny story. When I first started playing, I didn't know what the hell. You know, now it's no matter what happens, you're gonna get spawned somewhere in the easy biome. But before, no, it wasn't so much like that. You could get spawned anywhere. And the first time I played the game, that's what it did to me, and it spawned my ass right in the snow biome. And I'm sitting there with hardly anything, trying to figure out how to play the game, and it's steadily getting me chilly, and I'm over here trying to get warm by any means necessary, which at the time was build a fire because I didn't know what else to do. You know, I'm over here weaving straw into your basic outfit, and that was also back when you had a lot more than just, you know, like 4 slots. You know, you had all the other areas, number of armor areas that you could be getting. Another one down there. And see some iron and steel. Yes. And even if I didn't, I've got all but like one. And I kind of like it that I have all but one. Because then it's at least telling me, hey, you're getting ready to be... You're getting ready to be encumbered, or you're getting ready to go over the mark. Oh, fat boy.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Another one. Boy, they like coming out of there, everything, don't they? There's some moving around somewhere. And there's something somewhere that isn't a mission, and I just keep hearing them smack against walls trying to get to me. Yeah. I like my wee reminders too. Okay, let me go ahead and...
All systems go. How may I help?
Get started on that. Bang.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Yeah. Get the yucca. Sometimes I do. Usually when we're out and about, it was my son that had all the points in it, and we just all gave him the lockpicks. So like right now, we were all kind of bored. We stopped doing our deal, and I'm just kind of logging into the server. Or to the game. I could. Where are let's see. 4, 7. How many points do I got? 8. Let's see. And we need to 7. I'm not going to get there because now they're double. Oh, what the heck? There we go. Okay, yeah, that's where we go. When I first started playing, that's the build I went with, and I actually liked it. I mean, you can get to where you can play around the limitations. But yeah, you need to instantly start putting points into that and reducing the stam cost. But yeah, I liked it. I just don't like it as much as the agility. And the agility for me is just king. like up in the snow biome. I love what Minotaur Theater. Love that. It's an easy, quick one. I just go straight over there, and I can go over there with the stealth build and with my crossbow and just take it all down. Yeah, I wish, just to tell you the truth, I wish that the crossbow and the compound bow did roughly the same damage.
You're not alone.
I just hate that because I kind of like the look, the animation of the compound bow. It just doesn't do the damage that and on some of these ones, like Green Bertha here, and some of the other ones, you're just not going to one shot them, and you're going to piss them off. But you always count on that kill with the compound crossbow. Oh, morning. What we got going on here? Ching. I keep track of where I'm supposed to be. Yeah, it clearly the compound crossbow does put out the better damage, but I'm just saying animation wise, I think it's cooler to have them rear back with the deal. But if I'm going out, if I'm going through the trouble of picking
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Picking up something stealthy, then I got to be able to one-shot them. Hitting them from stealth with all the bonuses and all that, and you just got to have the one shot, and past a certain point, the compound bow just doesn't do it. Seven. So that will probably be what I'll do. I will go through Horde Night in this stream and then force myself to back away. Dang it. Okay. Did I get everywhere I was supposed to? Yeah, I got everything over there. Okay. Yeah. I just got to looking at the deal, and I know that these things take a while. And I've got two different fighting or
picked up something.
horde bases, I guess you could say. Bad. One is designed more for safety. The other is designed for max kills. And I'll show them to you when I get back to the base. Where we at? Where we at? Bring out your dead. I'm getting rusty here. Spending way too many bullets on these guys. Yeah, and I'm just now getting a hold of mine. That's why I'm saying I gotta force myself to back away. Who am I missing? I think anybody that's a gamer has, that's a constant struggle. You know, it's just like a battle you fight for the rest of your life, but you're okay to be fighting it. But really, you know, how many times have you played a particular game? World of Warcraft's a good one. You know, in one guild I had, there were a couple of people that I just loved to death who were from Australia, and we were really, you know, screwed up on our times, but we made it work. I need to dump some stuff. There you go. Like we're making a hole. See, I'm the type of person that I just can't, my brain won't shut off.
My senses have picked up something.
Good God. Hey, look, it was straight up there. Piggy. I actually got plenty of meat too. Bring that in because I don't know if it's already taken up a spot somewhere else. Oh. Oh. Wee. And I would have, that's what, one thing, I tell you how much, I gained so much weight one time because I got to where it was real easy for me to sit there at the computer and pound away like, got plenty of torches too. Just eating hot, you know, uncooked hot dogs. And those, and I got so fat. Uncooked hot dogs, sodas, just about everything you could think of that's gonna, you know, jack with your weight. I'm lazy.
Master, we are not alone.
Come on. Oh. Where you at? Where you at? Come on. How have I not hit that thing? Alright. Oh. Ugh. My. And with that. So now that I know that I've got my stuff, well, and I'm gonna get a lot of this crap behind me cleaned up. But now that I know I've got, for the most part, my stream working, then I'm gonna go out and just put a post out on the my YouTube channel and say, hey, come over here. Or should I say, 50 you come over here. Apparently looking at it, that's the
Incoming enemies.
first
Prepare
metric
for conflict.
is the affiliate. That's what it seems like. I got no problem making the stream. Jesus. And stuff like that. It's just, I guess, initially getting the 50 followers, and Mr. Botman, I guess, is giving me a number. Unless I don't join his Discord and give him money, then he then he'll probably unfollow, but screw him. Yeah, that's yeah, I just looked at the stuff before I did the stream too, on what you need. But I remember that being, you know, a big deal. The what is it? Okay, 50 followers, only like 8 hours of stream time, but they've got to be spread out over like 7 different streams, or you need to have at least 7 streams in addition to the 8 hours. Which I don't know how you come on here and do a stream that's like less than a half hour or like less than an hour. I just don't see how anyway. So I can use that. Got a recipe here, got a recipe there. Then it looks like partner. Substantial increase in what you got to do to qualify for that. Yeah, 7. Yes, and I think it's an average of 3 simultaneous. Am I correct? Not just that you at one point hit 3 simultaneous viewers.
My senses have picked up something.
But you know, right now I'm not multi-streaming. I don't remember. I know it's been a back and forth thing, but I thought Twitch was complaining if you were trying to multi-stream. But regardless, I'm recording. I'm gonna check it. Yep. I'm recording. And therefore the recording I'll just upload as is to my YouTube, and never know. Oh, that's the only thing he's missing? Okay. Go ahead and be sneaky. Hit him. I still not have a... Yeah, I thought I didn't have a scope for this thing yet. Oh. So you got put in a penalty box for a week. Well, I try and be good about it. Well, not as just any profanity, or is it, he said something he really shouldn't have.
Master, we are not alone.
Chest head. Hit one in the chest. Slow them down, stop them, so that I can pop them in the head. Oh, so it wasn't just he let something, you know, a minor one slip. He actually cussed at some people. They probably reported him. If the AI didn't pick it up. Oh, when I've been here. Here's another little throwback. Do you remember when you used to be able to go into gas stations and break down a workbench or a chemistry bench, and it would actually give it to you? That's something I wish they kind of. I thought it was kind of cheesy that they took that functionality away. There were a couple spots I always knew that had
My senses have picked up something.
like a workbench or what are we doing? God, it's almost like, you know, if there's a game, there's gonna be a you know, some type of gold farmers. That's what, you know, they really leaned into calling them during World of Warcraft days, because that was the predominant thing that they did, was gold farming, either by, you know, stealing people's accounts and screwing them over. It's what kills me. Where the hell the head is? Looks like a head. But even in Star Wars Galaxies, you would have people that would set up an alt. Okay. Move this back. Let me see here. What do I do here? The hell do I ban them? Reply. No, I'm not trying to reply. I don't want to reply. Ban his ass. Right clicking ain't doing it. Oh well, I'll mess with it. Well, that's just another thing I need to look into. You know, being able to moderate the channel and what I need to do to be able to do that. So it's on the list. In here. You know, all the goodies in this place are actually on the dang ground floor. Or almost below the ground floor. It's like in a basement pool or something. A second ago. Hang on up. Oh. I'm clicking it. Yeah, I'll look at it. It's not giving me anything. You can click on it. It's bringing up a. Click on there. Unearthly. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. I'll just leave it for now. Alright, got everything up here.
Incoming enemy. Prepare for conflict.
Chest. Head. Yeah, I will when I start, because I plan on streaming that Monday when 2.0 comes out. I plan to start. Do I do a walkthrough? I know I'm gonna get the new server going, and then I'll need to put the stuff up, put the login stuff on the Discord. But should I just start a regular? I guess if I start a new server, I'm gonna be starting a regular one. Yeah, I clicked on it. All it did was kind of bring up the I don't know, I guess their profile, which essentially had nothing on it. I'll get down there. I forgot. This is wanting me to jump here. Yeah. I know I've missed it, and I don't want to go all over Hell's Half Acre trying to find it. Here's what we're going to do.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
I'm going to take cheap way in. Yeah, it could have. I'm gonna come over here. I don't want to spend all dang day.
Great to see you, Master.
Wait a second.
Ready for duty.
And that. Yeah, that's good. Things are irritating. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. I just backwards work this thing. Alright, let me see here. Dang it, he flew right in front of me, knowing what I was doing. And we got a plane. Already in here? I see, I've already been in here. But I didn't. Somewhere along the line, I was talking, not paying attention, and I missed where I needed to go. So I'll just go backwards. I'll get all the loot, and then just start going backwards until they give me the little dots. Tell me where the last of them are.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Okay. Looking to see if I could reach the unlock. If there was an unlock thing in here for me to reach. No, it was on this side. There we go. It's open. Just here to help. Here to help. Ooh. Ooh, shit. See how many of I can get.
Master, we are not alone.
Well, I will, once I work my way back a little bit, I'll be able to see where I wasn't paying attention at. There we go. And goodies. More goodies. All right. Now I may need to come back with the lock picks. I'll try and get that thing with the lock picks that I've got. I think I've already taken them up there. It's a little dumb still. Till I get into that purple thing. Bam! All right. Mm-hmm.
Incoming enemies, prepare for conflict.
This place always has a lot of and the golden leaf and the chrysanthemums all around the center of that thing. Ah! Wrong button. Yeah. Good. All right. Where did we have? Right there. There. So it doesn't screw up my stuff. All right, we got 7 of them, 2 points in it. Let's see how well we do. Not too bad. Yeah, I'll put another point in it. We should be good to go. already got this one.
My senses have picked up something.
Oh, hello. Oh, snap. Come on, everybody. Come on. Get out of my way anytime now. Have you ever been out there with your little drone, and then been out at like a 2K plus destination, and then you realize that somehow she turned off on you because she needed repaired or whatever, and you're back at your base by then? You got to go retrace your steps just to find her. I think I did that one time in my present base, which is over in ooh, take that, over by the wasteland. And I was at a mission down in southeast, way over there in the desert, like Crackabook headquarters or something like that. I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, there's enough to kill that I have not hit the there's something in here. God, I was thinking something was in here. That I haven't even got the little thing yet.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
The notification telling you only got a few more. We're not even at that stage yet. Get moving. God, and it's east of here? I have to check that out. Means I'm gonna go farther away just to pick crap up. What else we got?
My senses have picked up something.
Odd place for a torch. But we get in here. Got a feeling that I was supposed to have unlocked this from the other side. Well, I just got that. No. Maybe. Well, that just brings me in here. Okay, then but how did I get into here?
Master, we are not alone.
Dang. Well, I have them in here. Goodies. Good sign. Crap. Good weapon. You know, I like to keep stuff just in case I have somebody that wants to join and they need stuff. And plus, I've got the level 6 nerd suit back in the deal that the crate that I keep all the books in. Something's breaking through somewhere. Oh, that's one way to get it out of there. On a good. Seem to be on to something here. Ooh. Oh. Got room? Neither one of them are turned on. Oh, and that would have been the key to unlock this thing. Yeah, I don't care about the glass. You keep throwing out there. But then it begs the question, how did I get in here? That's right on the other side of that. Something over there. Ah, it's killing me. Killing me, Smalls. Killing me. All right, let me try a couple of...
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Okay, hey, maybe... Not taking the most orthodox way back. Okay. Foodstuffs. All right, I'm just gonna have to keep track of that. All right, that looks like where we would have come. Anything to break down?
Great to see you, Master.
Is there anything in there? Nope. Nope. Bang. All right. Need space.
All systems go. How may I help?
Thought I cleared space.
Master, we are not alone.
Got that. I am normally not this clueless on a POI, but somewhere along the lines, I have lost direction. But I see you. And those are just from... Uh-huh. And the hell. Okay, that would have been through here. Oh, this is probably it. Well, this isn't touched either. Yeah, at this point, I just want to kill him. I don't even care if I missed a couple things.
My senses have picked up something.
God, all this stuff, I can't even pick it up. And it doesn't help that I'm listening to somebody just be irritating as hell. I can shoot through it. I'm about to bust through it too. Let's get me the hell out of here. West, north, west, north.
Bad feeling about this.
Do I not? Irritating. All right, let's go back here. We knew this was one of them. Just retrace steps. Shouldn't take too long. That was one way. That over around. Right here. We went out through there. Did all of this. Did I miss that? What did I miss? Something. I mean, how many of them are left if it's not even giving me the dots at this point? Run through here. Run through here. Checked in here. Good over here. Yep. Okay.
Master, we are not alone.
Here's something. There. Not mission, but something. We got up there at some point. It took us up here. Here, around to the right. Wasn't anything to climb up here, was there? Right. Nothing. Here, then we went outside. Here. Went out there. Yeah, but we ended up having to go up. This is going to take us up onto the roof and then back down into that bar area. You know, if I don't find it with some quickness here, then my butt is just going to say, screw you to this POI, because I've got all the goodies. Come in here. Put you in there. This is just a one-way ticket down. This, I think, was where we came in. Yeah. Here. And then this is getting out through the other way.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
I was hoping to hear that dun-dun-dun. And that gets me up here. Okay, this is looking good. Looking better. Okay. Yep. Hunk. I missed the toilet? No, I got it. And then it goes there. I definitely did not go along that. Hungry again. Jesus. Actually, I'm hungry in real life.
How may I assist you?
Okay, let's go ahead and go with that. And the red tea. See, that's not been looted.
My senses have picked up something.
What should do right after I loot the thing? Yeah, about it. I will never leave a toilet unlooted. Oh shit. That's all I need is them cops blowing up. And it's screwing up something. Okay. And if one of these is going to be the bathtub with the rope in it that we saw. There. Uh-oh. Woof.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Look, oh, we got Dot. We have Dot. I also sell stuff that I could get at. All right. And crate. What's that? Something? See, I knew that I missed something. Ooh. That them?
My senses have picked up something.
Dun-dun-dun. There we go. Let us get the hell out of here. I don't care how. Know where this is. Well, that dog at least knows to get the hell out of my way. Maybe because I'm stingy.
Great to see you, Master.
Oh, no, I didn't want that. I wanted you to stay up there. You. I never use Fort Bites. All right. Here's something on my left. Some serious stuff here. I dropped the thing over there, but I'm driving it over.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Ooh, might need to repair this thing. There we go. No, 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 no. Come back, come back. You go in this heifer.
It is a pleasure to serve. Great to see you,
So, some
Master.
bandages.
My senses have picked up something.
Okay, where we at? That. Come on.
How may I assist you?
Not much. Okay, let's see. What do we want to do? There you go. Scrap that. Scrap that. Scrap that. Just get the parts. Definitely gonna keep the desert vulture. Can make better. Scrap. Well. I just always can't help but pick up
Incoming enemies.
everything.
Prepare for conflict.
What was that one? That's a one-time. Oh, and finished up that series of books from the sound of it. And she'd try to sneak up on me. Spots where am I at? I am not close enough. All right, I need to just make some heavy shots because I don't want to. I could break out the oh, I think it's it's got a recipe. All right. I bring along the the gyrocopter to use sometimes. I was going to be using that. Yeah, I don't know if I want to. About to just start.
I've got a bad feeling.
She was still around? I just shot her arm off? I thought I'd killed her.
It is a pleasure to serve.
That can be killed. Where's my food at? I could. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard that snarling over there. I don't want to drop anything. Well, I'm not going to. I'm not going to keep doing this shell game. I can get two things. There. There. I'll just know to check that the next time I'm over here. Oop. And then I forgot my bike too. All right, what can I drop? I'll just drop that. Now we're going. Get the hell out of here. Maybe that's why it had 5% a second ago.
My senses have picked up something.
So I am right across from the trader. You know, I kind of oscillate if you think about it, because there's sometimes, you know, hey, I just want to hang out in the snow biome, and then I've got a spot over there not too far from the trader that I set up shop. Actually, I think there still is one set up from up there, but then eventually I just felt like new scenery, and that's just it. That's another thing with making the renting the server, and then what I will probably do on that is just make it a random one, as big as I can get it. But on the Guns, Nerds, and Steel server, they had it set up to where there were specified no build zones, and I'd like to have a way to bring that to the server, because otherwise people are just setting up in POIs and then other people can't do their missions. Yeah. And I love when somehow you hit something and then it can't seem to right you, so then you're just flopping all around like a fish in your in your 4x4. Like that one up there is the one that I use in case I want to, you know, get all the kills I can get. The other one would probably be on the north, up in the snow biome. This, and those are my kids' vehicles over there. This one I just was toying around with and made this little. I'll come back. Orange.
Prepare for conflict.
I don't hear anything. All right. Good God. Crap everywhere. Okay. I'm learning this different. Yep. See what I mean? Got plenty. And looking back on it, I wouldn't have had the inventory space for it anyway. Also here, I told you I had plenty of these things. Let me see. Armor, what we got? Got plenty of stuff here. I can set this new one up here because it had too many. All right, open mods. Right there. There, clothing. Parts. I got all to put in there, and so then boom, boom. Yeah. Yep. And like here, I just threw that in there because I just didn't want to mess with it. I've got several boxes up at the top of that fighting fort up there. do this here for right now. And just learning. I'll put this up here for right now. So here's the deal. Okay. Those. We can sure learn. Like that. That. I've got time to kill anyway here. Oh, am I hear something. Put that in there. And foreman. And then they're going to drop down here or come down here.
My senses have picked up something.
There's the food route. Heard something else drop. Shooting my fucking vehicle. Get down! Get down! You made me shoot my vehicle. Okay. I put the old sham sandwiches in the medical. No. While I'm over here, do something about that, since apparently I'm still walking around with a knob on my head. It's full now. I got, yeah, I got actually the stuff on me. You'll notice that when I'm keeping my stuff together, I've got a general one that I just call armor. And so when I need to make anything, I just come here. So clearly I've got the stuff here to make, armor kits with. I leave the bones over here so that I can make some glue and thereby duct tape before I keep the forged steel and the iron and all of this stuff that you would just make. That's not supposed to be there. All of this stuff that you would just normally need to make a piece of armor. Plenty of gas here too. I like gas. Silver is just for, we got a little bank over here. Going to traps. Okay. Where the hell do I keep the paper at? I think it's in the miscellaneous. That in there. This also in the farming one. This is where I keep the farming gear at. Same thing with where am I at? Mining. Or keep the mining gear. We got all this concrete mix made up. Mm-hmm. There we go. And go ahead, pick you up. No, quit. Oh.
Great to see you, Master.
Okay, we had extra goodies. I don't generally keep those on me. You're gonna be over here. Okay. Well, mining. It takes a minute to unload all this crap. Send that to medical. All right. I'm almost there on that one. Got that. Oh, there's a couple more right there. I missed. Did not do that. There we go. Loading, give me that back. I did not. The reason why I use a stone axe is because it gives me the benefit of an axe and a hammer. So when I'm out and about, I can do that as opposed to carrying two different things that, yeah, they're better at what they do, but they take up 2 slots as opposed to 1. And so I'll even, if you notice, I will even upgrade it to a 6. Saw me a orange bag.
Master, we are not alone.
What we got? What about 4 accessories? Uh-oh.
Great to see you again. What's it going to be today? Here you go. If you spend it all in one place,
Oh, don't need any of it, really. What the hell? I'll get some lock pick, because I'm a lock picker now. Can't even see that crap. East, north, northeast. I don't want to go that way. Oh God, is that going to be?
Like you could handle yourself.
I knew it. Love me some Minotaur Theater.
I knew I could count on you.
Okay. I'm not doing it, but I'm just picking it up for right now. Start carrying them. Oh, okay. Well, that just need 1 more point, and I can max up my lockpicking. Ooh, another bag. Huh. Good stuff. Okay, so this one. We got here potato, potato, potato. Potato, potato, potato. So, and that's really all we need. This one right here can go down on this level, whereas this one goes all the way down to this level. And awesome drinks, fine food, swanky stuff. I need to pick up some of them.
Ready for duty.
Yep. Grab a few more first aids. Yeah.
It is a pleasure to serve.
Just like to get ready for the next time. What I'll probably do is I will see what time we got here. 7. We got plenty of time. I'll fly up to the northern one and I will show you that base that I have up there. For my 4 accessories too. Put that in there. Bring a little bit of that. I have no idea where my gas is. And then I will come back and then I will fight from this one down here. I don't need that much. Keeping. Already thirsty. Let's see. Just want regular old liquid. Yeah, if you remember, I ate like those 4 dry meats. There we go. Keep drinking. All right. I thought he was still kicking. Bitch.
All systems go. How may I help?
You may give me the damn copter is what you may do. Plenty of gas. Oh, what is the... All right, I forgot what the downward no. C? Yeah, C. And I'll just head towards... Because right there, the just to the left of the deal up top, yeah, it really takes. I think the funniest thing I ever did was flying it like this and accidentally hit E, and then you step out of the thing and just all the way home. Okay, now I'm trying to. All right, trying to remember how to unlock the dang thing. Do you remember that, Hal? Because I want to lock it back up again. Ew. I want to be able to steer it. Right shift. Not right click, not left click. Let's bring ourselves down a little bit. For the frickin' stratosphere. Yeah, if you remember, or if you can look it up real quick and tell me what button it is so that I can switch it back. Ooh. Good bird's eye view. Here, I'm close enough. Okay. You'll see that I use the same scheme. Ah, my daughter's Abigail. I've just over time, I've developed these boxes, and these are the ones I like. This one has kind of even another bigger area over here. The hell they put the toilet and stuff in there for? Okay, well, I know the toilet and sinks. What the hell? All right, and then let me go down to the bottom. Okay, so now this one, and I don't think when I was over here we'd gotten up to it. Both of these two are electronic drawbridges, and then usually I put a motion detector right up there. So you got this. Go up to the next area. You got these goodies. That's controlling those. And so you got that one right there. That in case something decides to fly in down here, it'll take it out, because there's a fighting position right there. And up here, before I got these, I put these down. I just haven't taken care of them yet. But both of these two are set up to take care of any damn birds that come down. And fighting position. So right here, I keep the ammo. That way, in case you need some, it's right there. This is just a general mess around with box over here. They usually keep a claw hammer in here for repairs and stuff. But all of this is steel. And this main fighting position, this is too wide. I have it designed to where you can work through it. Not the bars, but the railings. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at it again. I'm gonna have to find it. I just prefer to do it. It's not like I don't know how to steer the other way. It's just whatever. So here's the safety part is, you know, they come in here, they fight here. This thing right here, kind of, it's taking up part of this block so that they can't get through it. That's the part I don't know about with 2.0 when they talk about, you know, kind of tweaking how much room they need to get by. That's the part I don't know, and I may have to tweak my fighting position. So right here, as it is, and you can even drop crap here, like, you know, grenades or something like that. Now you have to repair it. Sometimes it's just like that. Now, important to have the railing and not the bars, because you can work through the railing but you can't through the bars. So here, if all of a sudden it just keeps coming up here, or like a demolisher comes up here and you're like, oh my God, I'm not even going to mess with him. Then you drop his ass. Okay, now mind you, you don't leave it going, because this is the only path up to you. So when you do that, you take away the path, and then what do? They start going into destroy mode underneath you because there's no path to reach you. So, but that's more of a fail-safe backup. Now, the way I've got it here is you can come out onto here. They can't get at you over there. Now, the little spider monkeys will jump over there if they see you. And then it's just like this for them to fight at. They can't gang up on you too much. Ugh. Okay. And so here, this is where they would drop. And I've got it more than 11 blocks high. Having the more than 11 blocks high and all the railings I'm about to show you, which slow them down, that cuts over the two things that keep them out of going into destroy mode, because you're far enough away from them to where that's not going to trigger. And then the other trigger is how quickly they can get to you. So here, they drop here. Dang it. Okay, they have to come up here. And then they just, each one of these things are simply designed to slow them down. And they come up here. That's a backup fighting position. If we lose that one, we can drop the double doors, bring those double doors up, and then we're set to go over here. Right now, before I moved over there, I had not got to the point to where I was even getting close to losing this one. So, you know, it's not 100% perfect over there yet. I don't even remember if it's ready to go. So then they come up here, they go fighting, and they're trying to get you. And let me see what I've got on the other one. You know, you can even set, if you really wanted to get tricky, you could even set up levers to open the doors, to where you got a lever over there, to where not only you would throw the lever, it would open the door over here, or close the door, because right now it's open. It would close the door, and then you could turn right around and open that one. And then that would switch their path, because now this is the only way to you. If that makes sense. And okay, so that's this is the one that is designed for more safety. You can handle a lot. You don't have to handle them all. And plus, because of the way they come up here, they fall off all the time, and then it takes them a while to get back up here. You know, a lot of the fatter ones, it takes them quite a few tries to get up here. So you're just trying to survive the night. You're not trying to maximize your experience on it. All right, now let me get back to the one we are going to fight out of. I'm going to pick it up since there's no way I'm going to... You know, that's one thing that this game I think could benefit from, going back to old WoW days, is a Hearthstone. Love to have a Hearthstone that you can click on. Oh, we got two. I'm gonna have to mark them. Yeah, I can. You can sprint here. See, I just keep it up there. What am I missing here? Okay, that one, and then there was one to the east of it. I will need, probably when I flew over it, I forgot that there was one there, but then when I flew close enough, it brought it back on there. So I'll just make sure when I get back and get to landing, I'll put up some waypoints for them so I'll remember they're there. And then there was that one east of that POI. You know, I got time. I got time. Let me just do it. Let me just do it. Let's see if I, how well I can coast this thing in there. Okay, I'm going to try and drop it over here. Because there's no way I would be able to fly it out of here. I'm going to need the runway anyway. Yeah. Danger, Will Robinson. Huh, good. What's that? Concrete? Steel. Good stuff. Now, down here we did that POI. It was east of there. Okay. All right.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Like a glove. All right. You ever try to land on that helipad? I have. That was painful. I saw H. I think it was when I first started flying around on this thing, and I hadn't done the POI yet, so I didn't know that it was filled with a bunch of zombies. And so I tried to do it, and of course you're trying to land on a dang trampoline as it is, and it was ugly. It was ugly. Ah. Oh crap, where's it at? The hell? Oh, they're birds. They look like zombies on those little two-wheel foot scooters. There we go. All right, let's see what we can do here. See how far it is. Ah!
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Okay, well, we need to at least get on the other side, so let's do that. I was hoping it was on the lip of the thing and not all the way down there. See what we can work with here. Why am I not getting it? That's it. That's some shit. No, I'm being cheap and not just saying the heck with it, but.
Incoming enemies, prepare for conflict.
All right, I'm done. I did not hit him. That's pretty weak. That's pretty weak. Yeah, it is. There we go. Oh, I gotta take some notes here. I just come up with some video ideas. Let's see here. How to fly the dang copter. I always think the Minotaur is a great one. Minotaur stealth run, which a lot of people, I think, you know, do play these things solo. So showing somebody how to easily solo, because I know that Minotaur Theater like the back of my hand. Ah, you can see my base. I might as well. No, because I always put it in my little thing. They'll say I'll park it over here with my kids' copters, but
Ready for duty.
it's going in there. A couple I need. All right. $344. Oh, dang it. All right. Mining. What's doing here? Topsoil. Okay, now. Gimme, 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 gimme. Just in case, gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Not you. Give me more. All right. Yes, I can make jump just off a parkour. But normally you can get there if you need to. What the hell is over here? Oh. Back up. So this base, you get there through the center. But you'll see it's all concrete. But you'll see that I have provided support pillars just in case one of these goes down, so that there's plenty of extra support. So now, and then even these, because you know as well as I do, this thin little pole has the same attributes as that sucker, or one of those suckers. There's a 4. Can't tell something has exploded down here, right? Okay, so then they come over here. And this is the first one, because I can shoot them coming straight up here. And multiple people can pick different lanes. I had to put these up here because the little suckers were coming again. Game treats that as a full block, so they were cutting straight across here. And they were doing it over here too. And I had for support, I had that. But then they were acting like that was a path they needed to get through. So I had to break those. And then coming over here. Look familiar? Yep. Those are my goodies. Now here, I don't have something to drop them because I don't want to drop them. That's not what this base is supposed to be doing. This base is supposed to be making all kinds of goodies. There we go. Okay. Now, I've got this right here, but I've got it in the on position because all I got to do is turn that on. So I got lights going over here, but also what that goes to is these. So I've got them kind of covering each other from the inside. Okay, so each one of those has a cone shape. So if something tries to come up here, yeah, this one isn't going to see it, but the others will. And the same thing goes all the way around. So that'll take care of whatever birds come. And then I can shoot straight down here. I keep a general supply one right there. Looks that's where I keep my stuff to where I can go out and repair. And there's my shells and stuff. Playing here, playing there. So, let me look. Okay, plenty of gas, so we're good there. All right, now before this gets started, I gotta go bio. So I'll be right back. All right, back. Though I play with my kids on this thing, I'm the one that kind of hosts it. So I've been here for all 98 days. They have not. They have been, they don't have the ability to get on when I haven't. So just for game stage purposes, after 6 game stage purposes, I'm here for the haul. Go ahead and take one of those. Yes. Not gonna need that. I'm just clearing stuff out that I know I won't need. Good. And shouldn't anything need repaired? Well, that, but it's no biggie. Have any steel up here? I ought to get some steel while I'm waiting. Yep, no need for iron. Just need to have a stack over here anyway, just for repairing those things. Because you probably noticed over on the other deal. How much we got? I'll just grab half. And if there are some places that have taken more damage than others, and whenever I see that, whenever I'm repairing it, I'm just like, okay, I'm just upgrading you to steel now. Son of a... You know, playing together with my kids, my daughter went with a more of a sledgehammer, farmer, that kind of thing. So she kind of handled those duties. My son went for more of a stun baton tanky build. So he was always wearing the heavy armor and all that. Now these are the bars, you can shoot through them, but you can't work through them. It's so weird, you know? Like, of course I can see something. I should be able to reach through, but it doesn't let you do that on bars, just the rails. Since I don't have to work through these other than to shoot, I didn't need them. Now here I can, and the way I've got this set up, I didn't even point that out. Over here, that's so I can attack the base. If something's down there that I need to take care of, I can get at it. It goes all the way around the outside. And then even these inside ones that can help me in case something's on the inside part. I need to figure out my alerts. All kinds of junk I need to figure out. Okay, well, I'm at it. So I got this little thing. It's usually made for like books and stuff like that, but it will hold my iPad. So I'm gonna set that up over here. So I don't have to keep looking down to see the frickin' chat. Did it work for now? Yeah, that worked. Uh-oh. I hear that sound. Okay, time to go to work. Why don't I hear them? You know, the dun 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 dun. I'm not hearing that sound at all. Not seeing anybody coming? What the hell? Did it bug out on me? I mean, I've done well on Horde nights before to where I've got time off for like a couple of hours before Sunday, but oh, nothing. It's only 8:20. It's not even 10. That's why. I'm not paying attention. I think I looked up there and it said like 22 or something like that, and I thought it was 10. All right, come on, I'm getting bored. And you know, the second you leave to go do something, then all of a sudden that time will just drop right off and you'll not be on your perch when you need to be. Oh yeah, I've got the YouTube channel linked. Okay. Do I got Twitch linked in? No, I do not. I need to do that. I'll do that after this. Almost. I need some more lights. I need some lights up here, pointing down here. And maybe even do away with that light. With that light. I don't know. I gotta figure out something. Come on. Like how Joel didn't even attempt to want to help you. Oh, you do got to watch over here for being, because they will stop and start spitting at you up here if you're not careful.
Master, we are not alone.
Oh, snuck in on me, didn't they? What is, oh, must have been flying because I just heard my, I just heard the guns go off. And if they get hung up, I just pop them one and then they keep going. Damn drone is such a Debbie Downer. Ah, piece of crap.
We are not alone.
You got the obvious down, don't you? Ooh. I was not paying attention to that.
My senses have picked up something.
You know, I plan to make a video on how to make this base, but just like the other one, it's held up until I know what changes 2.1 does to this location here. All right, I see the cop.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Is another cop in there, or is it just a fat boy? Woof. And when I'm done, all I gotta do is go out the roof and drop down. And then I can just go pick stuff up, and I normally go to the end.
Master, we are not alone. My senses have picked up something.
$42. I've not seen a lot of stuff dropping out there. Haven't seen, you know, other things either that should be giving me goodies. You know, like the dire wolves and stuff like that that would normally come up here. cop. Just a fact check.
Master, we are not alone.
Waiting on the cops to come over here and just start doing their thing. Spitting on me.
My senses have picked up something.
I'm telling you, Captain Obvious. Hmm.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Almost morning. I've used a lot of this ammo, but we get a lot of it anyway.
My senses have picked up something.
Yeah, I can start backtracking. Something coming up. Right. I'm gonna go look for some honey real quick and then start repairing. That was a spit from a cop that infected. Much honey. All right. 2. Recipe. Learning. Good. Good. Get that in there. That. I'm keeping those. Even I don't think I need that, but I'll keep it too. Tuna. All right. Now we go repair. Don't go repair before the stream is done. All right. Ooh, man. Took some serious. Well, that one was just sitting there beating on it. I bet I had to replace the block. Thing is still firing up there. Good.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's good, good. You know, most of our damage will be up top, but all right. Now we followed up. Oh, don't want to waste that steel yet. We do the path first, and then I'll come back and do the wall. I always do it right afterwards before I log off, because then I know it's done. I don't have to worry about next time checking it out or anything. All right. It's going to be on the inside of it that all the damage is done. That took enough damage to where I needed to. Same on this one. I don't know where that's taking the damage from. Same thing. Wait. Sure that something in here doesn't need swapped or fixed before I run out all the steel that I want to use. Let me actually turn that off. Just in case. I don't know how much these things used. Not many. Not money at all. Damage. Do anything? Can be time consuming, but worth it. Yeah. I feel like I just got something in my throat. I can't seem to get out.
With pleasure.
Yeah, quit following me. Yeah, they were getting hung up over here in this corner quite a bit. Oh, that one was almost gone. Almost done. This is definitely the tedious part.
Master, we are not alone.
Yeah, I heard it. Okay, now. Oh yeah, I gotta.
As you wish.
Don't make me regret it. Let's see here.
may I assist you?
Can assist me by getting the heck out of my way. And I'll leave some steel up here. Here.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Oh, that is almost dead. All right, we are ready to go. Everything's done. We put this guy up. Done with the first official stream. All right, guys, I thank you for coming along. It's been great. I'll make them even better in the future. Have a good one.